So, we've been a part of this homeschooling program for some time now, and I thought that this was the way to go. This is how things were supposed to be. But recently, I decided to step away. We started to attend this charter school that is specifically for homeschoolers. I thought this was pretty cool. My child has been a part of it for 2 years now. They have this resource center where it's full of books and curriculum. So curriculum books as well as just like everyday reading books. And it has musical instruments, art tools, science projects, games, boards, balls and hoops and PE things. It has a lot of stuff, and you can check it out like you do at a library, but you can keep it as long as you want, really. They also have classes where you can go up to the school once, 2, 3 times a week to actually take those in-person classes. So the kids get to socialize with each other. They also have they partner with vendors so that they can, or the kids can try different extracurricular activities or tutoring or whatever they need, and the school pays for it. The best part about that school was that for me. Just the amount of resources they are willing to give you. I'm a little sad to give that up and walk away from it. So yeah, those are the things that I appreciated about it. The things that didn't start to sit right with me was so it's a school. They have to report to the state. They have to have record keeping materials. They need that stuff to get funding. And I completely understand that. I just personally did not like to have to report as much as I did. Now, granted, it was still about once a month, so it's not that big of a deal, but to always have to turn in some paperwork or documents to show what we're doing didn't just fit with me. I felt a little bit pressured, especially because my own style or desire in our homeschooling journey was to be a little more like hands-on, kind of curriculum free, if that makes sense. Just not so curriculum heavy, let me put it that way. And so I felt like if I didn't have quote unquote work to turn in, then we were behind, or I just wasn't doing my part. I felt a lot of pressure, which was in turn putting pressure on my child, and that's not fair to her. So I did try to work it out myself, but I can't escape the fact that I still have to do these things. So that kind of added to my decision to move in a different direction. Also, when it comes to testing, they test, or I appreciate like testing at the beginning of the year and the end of the year. They did actually this year, they did one in the middle as well. I don't mind as much. My child does not take those tests seriously. I don't know why. I don't know. I have no explanation. I don't think I took tests as seriously, like the state testing, that you have to do in school, because I grew up in traditional school, and I don't think I took those tests as seriously either. So I can't blame her. But anyway, so that doesn't necessarily show what she actually knows. And then also they do start state testing by the time you get to 3rd grade. My child's in 2nd grade. And she just does the diagnostic test. They also do like writing, like proficiency tests, once a year too. I'm not like that. I don't know why, it just did not sit well with me. But, because again, I don't think it really proves what she knows. Sometimes she doesn't always write. Sometimes she likes to draw a picture. Sometimes she likes to tell a story. So I didn't feel like it showed, you know, her actual knowledge of the information well. Oh, I was saying that they start testing in the 3rd grade. And that's when they actually do the state test, where the kids have to be up at the campus for a week testing. Like, it just don't make sense to me. Like, how are we doing state testing, but we're all homeschoolers, so we're learning different materials at different times. We get to choose whatever we want to learn about. So how are we doing state testing? Make it make sense. That's just not what I want for our homeschooling journey. I don't want her to have to sit and take tests. Like I said, I just don't feel like it adequately shows any kid's knowledge, really. If all of these things are giving me this internal struggle, I think that it's time to step away. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to. It scares me. It makes me nervous to have to officially do this on my own, you know? I felt like having the structure and having the curriculum, and that would actually help me and motivate me and help put me on the right direction, because I was afraid to homeschool from the beginning. But I felt like if I had this system and this structure in place, we will excel. And, you know, it didn't really look like that. It did help me in giving me the confidence that I can teach, but it also put a lot of pressure on me, like I said, because it didn't truly align with how I wanted to homeschool. I haven't officially left yet. We're still, you know, at the tail end of the school year, but I did let the liaison that I work with at the school, I let them know today. So yeah, it's very fresh, very real. I'm still a little nervous about it, but like I said, I am excited to see where this takes me, and yeah, let the journey begin.